Hello, welcome back to GP's Odds and Ends. Jessica here. So if you are a new subscriber, thank you so much for joining. I do see the numbers going up here and there, so I appreciate your service. Your service. Well, Memorial Day is right around the corner, so I do appreciate your service, but I appreciate your support. Subscribing to my channel and commenting and doing all of those things. If you want to know a little bit about me, I do like to do nails, so I still have my Memorial Day nails here. I also like to do budgeting, which is what you're seeing for this setup right now. I do some Happy Mail openings and things like that from different small shops that I support as well, so I will have some of those videos coming also. But today we're going to get into the cash stuffing. So by the time that you're seeing this, I'm filming this on Thursday, the 25th of May. You're going to see this on Saturday. And I do have quite a busy weekend. I usually will kind of try to do this stuff on Friday when I have my long weekend off, because every other weekend I get Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off from work. And this is my long weekend, but I've got a lot of stuff going on this weekend. Friday I have an eye doctor appointment and they want to dilate my eyes, which means my vision is going to be off that day and until they kind of go back to normal, but sometimes that can also trigger headaches for me. So I don't want to have to pile other things like this on top of that as well. And then Sunday, my mother, my sister, and I are going to get massages at a salon and spa that is in the area, maybe within 30 minutes. We might go to some wineries. We're just gonna make a girls kind of day or weekend out of it. So lots of stuff happening this week, plus Memorial Day on Monday, so just a lot of stuff going on. So I have my real cash in this bank bag, which comes from Supernatural Budgets. She has an Etsy shop, a YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, so go check her out. But I'm going to put this aside for a moment. I'm going to start with the prop money. So this is all of my prop money. That's why it's got these great little stars on it and everything. It says for motion picture use only. This is to designate the money that goes into or stays in my online bank account. Well, not my online bank account, but in my bank account. So in other words, I don't pull that cash out because it's like my credit card payments, my storage, all those automatic type payments that are just easier to do online versus taking that money out just to put the money back in the bank to make the payment. And also just quickly, this paycheck, I did get my quarterly first bonus. So I have a bit more money to stuff this time. And with that, I took a little bit more for taxes out. But after the taxes and the buffer, that leaves us $17.17. So I'm stuffing most of my online bills like normal. I am doing a little bit extra. Again, my car payment, I usually do $125. I've upped it to $150 just to give my, add to that little cushion that I have in that bank account. And I'm putting quite a lot into DoorDash. I kind of go through that because we'll order usually maybe once a week, but sometimes, my mom will order from her app or whatever. So I just don't like to have to pull that from other places. So we have my monthly subs and my HelloFresh dinner kits. So the amount staying in the bank is the $796. Remaining to stuff is actual cash is $921. That's not including the amount that I take out for the taxes. I'm doing kind of smaller amounts for my wallet. A couple of envelopes are getting $40, the others are getting $20. Same with the long-term funds. Annual payment always gets $33. Car insurance always gets $30. The rest are getting $20. Mom is getting her 50, my extra debt payment. So this is for the card that I'm going to be paying off this month. I checked the balance. I need an extra $230 to pay that off this month. So $280 for my debt payment, and then the rest will go into my holiday binder and then challenges. So with my holiday binder, I kind of want to do at least 1 or 2 in Father's Day, but I want to try to do at least 1 scratch in all of the other envelopes as well, just to give myself a little bit of a head start in ones that are not necessarily going to be coming round right away. But then after I do that, anything I have left over will go into the challenges, because there are some challenges that I want to try to finish from the money in this paycheck so that I can start some new ones, but also like the Mother's Day savings challenges that I had, I want to put that money towards the card that I used to get some of her gifts as an extra debt payment besides this amount that's going to pay off that 1 credit card. So some goals this paycheck. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up in my little cash tray. And this came from Dream Big Budgets on Etsy. I believe she has a YouTube channel as well. I'm going to go set this up, and then I'll be back with my online binder. Okay, so I have my online binder with my little turtle pins and pendants and everything. But I have already filled out the trackers in this just to help cut down on a little bit of time and editing and whatnot. My buffer currently has 42, and this is getting 60. Oh, and let me, where is it? I see it's always like hidden somewhere on my table. Let's not forget the sort quick. Because this really does help. I'm just going to leave that right there in case I need some more. Makes it so much easier. Oops. Okay, so we have 50, 70, 90, 102. So a little over the 100 that I normally do, but that's fine. I kind of want to get to a point, like once I'm done with my credit card debt and everything, I want to get to a point where I'm kind of building that cushion up a bit in my regular checking account. Rent currently has 184, so we have 50, 70, 90, no, I'm sorry, 92, and I'm adding another 92, so it'll be at 184, but this says 92 currently, so 50, 70, 92. We're going to do another 50, 70, 90, and 2, so there we go. So now we should be at 184. So 50, 120, 40, 60, 82, and 4. This will be coming out. It's always due on the 1st of the month, so this will be deducted on June 1st, which is right around the corner. And by the way, if you are watching this, June is my birthday month. I have some special things planned, so be on the lookout for some of those videos throughout the month of June. My birthday is not until the end of June 27th, but during the month I'm probably going to be throwing in some kind of surprise, secret prizes, gifts, giveaways, whatever you want to call it, just for the fun of it. Not anything huge, just some small items here and there. I'm hoping that I can do a little bit of budgeting stuff and a little bit of like the nail stuff, but we'll see how it goes. So be on the lookout for that. And all right, so my cell phone, which doesn't come out until the 17th, currently has 42, so 2042 is getting another 42. So 2042, so now we should have 84, 20, 40, 60, 82, and 4. Also, when I kind of pay off my credit cards as well, I kind of want to start supporting more small Etsy shops, Shopify, people in the community that have, like, some of them are on Shopify, a lot of them are on Etsy, some of them are on Shopify, some of them are on a website called For the Creator, things like that. But I would kind of like to create a list of all of the shops and websites or whatever that I know of, and maybe save up a certain amount of money per month and pick one at random to make a purchase from. But that's something that's gonna be way in the future, because I want to get my debt, much more under control than it is now, or at least the balance is much lower. So anyways, there is nothing in credit cards right now. This is getting 132, and I can do a 50 for that, so 50. Okay, so let's see if I have this right. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 132. Yay. Okay, subscriptions currently has 58, so 55, 57, 58, and this is getting another 58. So we should now be at 116. So 50, 100, 15, 110, 112, 114, 115, 116. Those twos like to throw me off. There we go. And most of these come out all kind of before the 10th of every month, so these are going to probably start coming out right at the beginning of June. I have my laminated tracker from Supernatural Budget, so I like it in this envelope because I'm constantly adding and subtracting from here, so once I get to the bottom I can just wipe it clean and use it over. But this is at 0, we're getting 132. I'm running a little bit low on 2s, so I'm going to do singles, but we should have 132, so 50, 100, 110, 120, 130, 131, 132. And shopping is at 0, and this is getting 50, so I'm just going to do the $50 bill and break that down if needed. Car loan, this is currently in a different online bank account. I have a bank account where the car loan is housed, so to speak. This, I believe, should have 604 currently, so 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 550, 600, 602, 604. $249 and change, so about $250 will be coming out right at the end of the month. And then the next payment, so June 1st, basically, or May 30th or 31st, whatever May has. I don't remember off the top of my head right now. But, so the next payment will be out in June, at the very end of June, but I'm doing 150 adding to this today. So the 604 plus 150 is 754 we should have in here now. So let's see. I love this bill. This is like one of my favorite $100 bills in my collection. I really love these ones too. These are like my second favorite. These are from Hands and Bands, but they are, this one was a freebie when I made a purchase, and then this one and this one are from her murder mystery kits. They're so much fun. I got a new murder mystery kit, but I haven't started it yet. I think I want to start it closer to Halloween, or when we get a little bit more into the fall kind of weather. But we should have 754. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 650, 700, 750, 702, 704. Perfect. And gas, I currently keep that online, and when I stop to get gas or anything, I kind of have it in a savings account, and then I'll just transfer it over when I actually make a purchase for gas. This currently has 54. We're getting 20. So this is now at 74. So 50, 72, and 74. Okay, Duncan recently had a reload, I believe, so I'm down. I think I was around $60 in this. I'm down to 20, 32, and 34. So this is getting 20. So we have 20, 40, 52, 54. And DoorDash, I've been counting the save as you go transfers that my bank does and putting them into DoorDash. So this currently has 6. It will be getting 100. I'm going to do that just with a prop bill to keep it easy for now. So we have 100, 102, 104, 106. And it doesn't necessarily have to be for DoorDash either. Specifically, any kind of takeout that we do where I'm paying for it online, or paying maybe like through Venmo to my mom or my sister if we're all chipping in. So that is my online binder. I'm going to put this money away and get the real cash out. So I will be back in a moment. Okay, so I have my real cash. Now, so this isn't the amount. This is the amount that I took out of the bank, but I had to. The amount that I'm actually cash stuffing today is $1,015. I had some cash that I was going to deposit into the bank, but I didn't get to it earlier in the week, so I just deducted that from the amount that I was actually taking out. So I took out $955 instead. I had the extra $60 already here, so that is already added in here. But these little cash breakdown slips are from Sincerely Roxy Designs. She is on Etsy, and I believe she has a YouTube channel as well, so go check her out. And let's count this money. So there should be $1,015 here. So we have 100, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 900, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 5, 95, 1,000, 5, 10, nope, alright, I counted something wrong. Alright, let's try this again. I might need to break out the calculator. I was doing good, but I don't want to count it wrong again, so. So we've got 100, 200 in the hundreds. 50, 150, 200. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60. So 460. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. So we're up to 970. These fives are super crispy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 1,015. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to be quiet for a moment. I'm going to sort through these and see if I have any J-Bucks while I'm also making sure that they're all facing the same direction and whatnot. Okay, so I am super happy. I have a 20 plus an additional $2 with the J buck. So you could see the little J on the 20 right here. So I believe I only have like $1 from the last time that I cash stuffed. So I was hoping I was gonna get a bigger, a bigger denomination. So I'm glad that this 20 came up. I'm going to just stick these right in the back so that I don't grab them first for the items that I need to stuff. Let me grab my wallet. So I like to make sure that I start with my wallet first so that I don't forget about it, because I've done that a few times. And then I wonder why I have all this extra money in my cash tray. Okay, so I actually have, alright, so I have a couple of dollar coins that my sister gave me. This one's a 1979. So we don't typically, I know other countries have coins for like dollars and stuff. We don't typically use coins for dollars. We use the paper money. So it's usually kind of rare to have the $1 coins. But she was never going to use them, so she's like, here, you take them. So they're going to go in there. Okay, so, oops, and I have a 5 that I got from Change. It is not a J-Buck, but this is going to go with the Savings Challenge money, so I'm just going to put that aside for now. Okay, so I'm going to start with dining out. Dining out currently has 60 and it's getting 40. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100. And when I do my savings challenges, I may stuff that a little bit more, especially since we're going to be doing some activities over the weekend and going out a little bit. Grocery currently has 20, 40, 60. This is also getting 40. So 20, 40, 60, 81. Sorry if you hear any noise in the background. I have my windows open and sometimes we get some traffic on the road because I live in a condo, and our condo is like facing right next to the road. Shopping currently has nothing. This is getting just 40. Entertainment currently has 40. Oh yeah, currently has 40. It's getting 20. So 60, 20, 40, 60. And beauty. I did go and get a pedicure recently, so this is down to just 20, but we're getting just 20 today, so we have 40. I'm not getting my hair done again until closer to the end of June. We may go for another pedicure again in June. We don't get them too often, but alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this back in my wallet, and this is just for bank if I need to deposit a little bit of money back into the bank at all. I'll use the bank like the same bank bag if I need to do a bigger amount when I do like bill swaps and stuff, but if it's a smaller amount for something little, I'll just put it in that little envelope. But anyways, alright, so next is the long-term binder with my turtles. Turtles are my favorite animals besides dogs. Dogs are number one, dogs, and then turtles. So I have turtle knickknacks everywhere. And I did already fill these trackers out as well. So taxes currently has 153, so 100, 150, 150, 1, 2, and 3. And this is getting 94. So that is going to be Okay, so 50, 70, 90, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we should have 247. So 100, 150, 200, 220, 240, 241, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Perfect. So this is building up quite nicely again. I'm hoping, like I've said at the beginning of the year, or when I was doing my taxes and everything, that I changed my withholding at work so that I don't have a big tax bill again, hopefully. But I will still need to probably use this for my car tax bill. That's why I kind of started it to begin with, but you know. Okay, so annual payments currently has 328, so 100, 200, 300, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. And this is getting 33. And I know my Amazon Prime membership will be coming out on the day after my birthday in June. This should now have 361, so 100, 200, 300, 320, 330, 340, 345, 350, 355, 56, 57, 58, 59, 360, 361. So this will get some deducted. I don't ever foresee like being able to put this into the bank. I don't know. I probably would just keep it out and then deposit it. You know, for instance, when I get to like 500 or something like that, putting some of that in the bank, I probably will just keep it in the envelope and just use it as I need it. This is car insurance. We are up to 123, so 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 121, 22, 23. This is getting 30. Okay, so this should now have 153. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 151, 52, 53. Okay, car maintenance is currently at 180, so 150, 120, I'm sorry, 100, 150, 170, 180. And this is getting 20. So we should now be at 200. So 100, 150, 170, 190, 200. I don't know if I would bill swap this one, just because if I wanted to get like a car wash or something simpler, like a oil change where I'm not necessarily going to need to have hundreds, it's easier to have smaller bills. This one, emergency and savings, I am quite excited about because this currently has 480. 1, 2, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, so 480. It'll be the same with savings, but I'm adding 20 for now, which means that we have 500, and I said once I got to 500 that I wanted to put this and savings into bank accounts so that they could start earning interest. I was checking with my local bank, and they do have a savings account. I believe that would earn more interest than just like the regular savings account that I have right now, but it would still be easier access to the money than putting it in like my Capital One high yield interest account. So I think I'm going to do that with the emergency, open up that like a new account just at my local bank for that, and then the savings I'm going to put into Capital One for the high yield interest. So this should now have 500. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. So I'm not going to do that yet. I'll probably, when I'm ready to put the money into my bank for my debt payments, I'll do the emergency and savings and then just do like a big bill swap if I can, and put all of that money into the bank. So the same, I forgot to put this back in. Okay, so the same for savings. This currently has 480, so 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80. Getting 20, so we're at 500. Yay! 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. I mean, prior to this, using this kind of system, I don't think there would have ever been a time where I could have said that I had $500 set aside for emergencies and $500 just for savings. Never mind everything else that's in this binder. So I'm so thankful for learning this cash envelope system and being able to save money like this. So, okay, so I have a few things going on. I've depleted this a bit. This is my vacation envelope, and this envelope vinyl was made by Supernatural Budgets. And on over the last couple of days or so, I pulled out some money for my birthday because we're getting a hotel in Rhode Island for the night and going to the beach and dinner and whatnot. So I pulled out about $83 to chip in for the room. And then for my sister's birthday in July, we're getting a room in another town in Connecticut, but we're going to be going to a concert out in another area, so instead of kind of having to drive back home after the concert and everything, we're getting a room out there, and it's just easier so to chip in for the like concert and tickets and whatnot. I pulled money out for that as well. So I am currently down to 50 in here right now. So 20, 40, 50. I'm adding 20 for now, but if I finish some savings challenges, I may stuff a little bit more into this. And I do want to have a bit more in here for when we do go away in the last week of June for my birthday, but you know, for anything that I may want to purchase while we're there. But anyways, we should have 70, 20, 40, 60, 70. Okay, and medical. I will have to use some of this to purchase my new year's worth of contacts once I go to the eye doctor again, which by the time you're seeing this would have already happened. But currently, right now, there is 155, so 100, 120, 140, 150, 155, and this is getting 20. So we'll be at 175, so 100, 120, 140, 160, 170, and 5. Okay, and now for wineries, I don't have a tracker in here. I just didn't see the point really, but we have 50, 70, 90, 100. We're at 100 even. Wineries today is getting 20. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 120. So I may be depleting this a bit over the weekend as well if we do hit up a winery or two. And Mom currently has just the 50, and she is getting one of these 50s. I usually do smaller amounts, but oh well. School is not getting anything yet. So debt payment, this one is a little, I have like some pieces of paper in here. So this 220 on the front is the amount that I put aside from my last paycheck for the card that I want to pay off this month. So to that, I'm just going to put that aside for the moment. So to this, I am adding another 230. Okay, so we have 100, 200, 220, 230. So adding this in, I should have 460 70-ish. Let me see. 100, 200, 300, 400, 420, 440, 450. Okay, so this is going to pay off the card that I selected this month. If you saw my debt payment, my debt update towards the beginning of May, I kind of ran through what my current credit card debt, car loans, student loans, and everything is at right now, and selected the next lowest balance to pay off. So that was about 400, and I think it was like 450 when I had looked at it, but I don't know if interest had gotten added recently, which is why I had to put the extra 10. So this should pay off that credit card this month. This, I have an Ally credit card, and I used that credit card to purchase like the mystery puzzle box that my mom, my sister, and I do like every Wednesday night when we have our family dinner nights. So I did like a 3-month subscription to the like puzzle kit. They send it out to you every month, so we all chipped in. So this is the money from my sister to go towards that. And then I have I pulled some money out of gifts for a gift card that I got on Amazon, so I'm going to put this towards my Amazon card. And then I also want to put some of the savings challenges towards that Amazon card as well. So I'm going to probably be adding to that if I can finish those challenges to pay off that card, because I used the Amazon store card to get some of the Mother's Day gifts for my mom, so that I also got like a 5%, like an extra 5% off using the card. So, you know, it is what it is. All right, so I think I'm actually going to stop the video here. I usually will do the holiday binder in the cash stuffing video as well. I think I'm going to separate it out just because this video is getting a little bit long currently, but let's go ahead and count and see what I have left. I was figuring about $298, but I didn't. Did I do the J-Bucks? The J-Bucks are in here, right? No? The J-Bucks are in the holiday binder, so that I can do that when I do the holiday binder. So I was thinking I should have about $298 left over. So let's see. We have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 96, 97, 98, 298. All right, so I'm going to do the holiday binder in another video. So that will be coming soon, and then whatever doesn't get used in the holiday for the holiday binder will go towards savings challenges. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and until next time, bye for now.